My name is Vuyo. My name is Mavuyo and I'm 22 years old and I was born in Eastern Cape.
My name is Vuyolwethu Nkomo. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Khayelitsha.
Both Vuyo and Vuyolwethu have enjoyed cycling since they were teenagers and they're still at it. They share their passion for the sport before their ultimate trip to France.
I grew up loving sport too much. Since I was young, I always wanted to cycle, but there was no channel for me to cycle because the sport is expensive.
Endikhuleni umuntu ongayithandiyo ibhayisekile but ndiyibona nje but bendithandayo isikakhulu bendidlala icricket ngoba ndiseprimary. Ndaphuma eprimary yaphela loo nto leyo kuba ekhayelitsha zingekho ingahoywanga kakhulu into yesport.
So when Sport Trust Cycling came to our school, interested of donating those bicycles and then training those kids, Vuyolwethu was amongst those learners who were interested. You'll find them exercising after school, going to as far as Clermont, with the bicycles that they were provided by Sports Trust, So Vuyolwethu was amongst those.
Ndayijoniswa icycling kutishala Mr. Makubela Oped, owayendifundisa ihistory. Ngalo nyaka lowo zange ndithathe serious into yecycling but wathi awundixelela into i-benefits kwi-cycling. Ndanomdla ngayo, ndajoyina abesikolweni kwi-program kaNedbank uSport Trust.
Ndave ndachoose ubaleka kuqala athlete, so I'm okay. As a sport, I was feeling like so I don't need to spend too much money. I can save when you so I chose athletics. So at first I used to see one of the guys from Velokaya. His name is Tando. He used to cycle every time. Every time when the school is out, I used to see him riding his bike, and I stopped him one day and asked him, how can I join the sport? He says, no, you can come to our Bayside in Khayelitsha. And I was scared to go there because I hear that cycling is hard. He scared me a lot, telling me about cycling.
Living in Khayelitsha comes with insurmountable challenges in their journey to be confident cyclists. They have had to deal with having limited resources, crime in their areas, as well as peer pressure.
I was just riding a 2-hour ride, but I didn't want to go far. I just wanted to ride next to the beach road. So I thought I was going to be safe there because Kokumoto's needs. So I was just doing loops. Then out of nowhere, two guys came to me and wanted to take my bike, and we had a long fight. And one guy stabbed me. I was lucky because he was trying to stab me like in the face and chest, so I acted fast and blocked the knife with my arm. Yeah, and broke the knife with my arm. I was lucky. I could have ended up with a big scar on my face, or maybe I could have ended up dying because that guy was not making jokes. They wanted really to take the bike. Ungathathwa na imoto, ngenxa nje koyika nje uqhuthela ibike yakho kanye uhlatywe because akumnandi uqhuthela ibike because it's expensive kakhulu ibhayisekile, so you can end up even not getting a bike, because ibhayisekile ziyacosta kakhulu, especially esiziqhubayo thina ngoku.
Ukhulele eKhayelitsha, ulife wakhona unzima because ungumntu ingakumbi thina abantu sisebancinci sisakhulayo sidibana nee-challenges ezininzi kwiifrenzi zethu apho zizasigxeka kakhulu kwinto esizenzayo, like mna umzekelo, since ndajoyina isport, iitshomi bendinazo aziyithandi le nto ndiyenzayo because andinalo ixesha endilispendayo kuzo. Solo ixesha lam ndilispenda phi kwi-cycling, and loo nto leyo and nempumelelo yam ibenza babe nomona.
There's this high rise of substance abuse, gangsterism in the young ones, you know. So all those things, we're supposed to have a way of combating them. That's why we try to encourage anything that will come sort of as an activity after school. Those after school programs, we tend to support them so that they can take those young minds away from that time whereby one will be standing in the corners with the group and then deciding otherwise. And then by being involved, I strongly believe when the mind is occupied by something that is good, it can make you a better person come tomorrow.
Vuyo and Vuyolwethu's different life experiences show that although their perspectives are diverse due to their circumstances, their commitment to cycling remains a top priority in their lives.
Indlela enibhalansa ngayo i-cycling nesport ayikho lula because isport sifuna ixesha elininzi kakhulu and nesikolo naso sifuna elaso ixesha and ke ngoku kum akukho lula loo nto leyo, more special this year senze grade 12 and ngehlobo endizibhalansa ngazo mna ndisebenzisa ixesha after school ukuze nditrain, ixesha lam lotrain for nantsika i-cycling. So loo nto soloko ingqondo yakho iyenza ibe active ngehlobo endisebenzela ngalo mna nangehlobo endenza ngalo, soloko ndiconcentrate even kwasesikolweni, soloko ndi-fresh and futhi nesikolo naso kwenye icala sinayo indima elidlalayo and si-good because awunokwazi uba yi-cyclist ungenaso isikolo.
I always knew that I was not good at school, and I forced myself to study. I've been having trouble with school and until grade 11. When I had to make a right decision for myself, because I was really suffering with school. So at the back of my mind, I had a long chat with myself. You know, okay, if I do this in school, what would I do? You know, so that's when I made a decision that if I quit school, I should stick with this because that's where I'm good at. So if I do this, I must be serious, be hands-on on what I'm doing because this is what's gonna make my life better, you know. Because some students don't get a chance like I did. So that's when I decided that I should stick to this so that I can make my life better. But I don't encourage other children to quit school. You know, when that's just it's tough when you know that there's some things that you cannot do and you want to do, but it's just not coming right. Everyone has talent, not just because you're not good at school. Yeah, people will laugh at you, will say some things behind your back, and you end up hearing those things, and those things can hurt you.
The duo has come incredibly far from cycling in the windy and sandy streets of Khayelitsha. They have joined a professional team, competed against other pros, and have been sponsored with a life-changing opportunity to enjoy a trip to the Tour de France.
So I think we're at the stage now where you don't really want to hear more from me. You actually want to know who is going to go on this experience. Where's the drum roll?
That's big. I mean, a lot of riders dream of going to up to West and actually walking or riding up to West. So getting the chance to go there and get to meet some of the world's best guys, some of the world's best riders, And also traveling to France. I mean, who doesn't want to go who doesn't want to go to France?
And after much thought, discussion, deliberation, consideration, we decided on our Litsha boys, Vuyo and Vuyolwethu.
That was amazing to me to hear that. Wouldn't I France, because it was my dream to go to France one day. Tangazi ukuthi ngaze fly nami ngenye imini. But kuyo yonke lo nto leyo iyenzeka ngoku through organization ka Sports Trust.
1, 2, 3.
That dedication that was shown by Sport Trust to follow up on the learner. It's not about getting to the school and then get this group of learners who are interested on cycling, providing this bicycle, and thereafter you are on your own. They put them under their arm throughout, and then they make them believe that they can make it going forward. Because if they were not there, they were on their own, it was just gonna be just another toy that is bought for me at home. I just play with it up until it's gone and then I leave it, you know. But just because they were moving with them throughout, up until now we say he turns professional, believing that even now being professional, Sporting Trust is still there.
That's one of the things that makes me work harder. That's one of the things that's giving me early mornings, you know. Because every time I sleep, I know I've got to do this. I have to do this for my family, for my little brothers, because I don't want them to grow up and feel take eyes, because some places they're right, but I'm saying like far from gangsterism and drugs. Kundawo they're right. Young now like nice drugs, but I want to take them out because but right.
The Sports Trust, together with its donors, continue to enhance education through sport and provide sustainable opportunities for the youth and the communities in which they work. Watch our next episode, where we showcase the amazing experiences that these cyclists had at the 2019 Tour de France. Join us at our next Sports Trust Road Cycling Series events on the 13th of October, the Piketberg Road Race. This road race will test your endurance to climb the hairpin bends of the Versfeld Pass. Enter online at www.wpcycling.com. This year's fundraising events on the 24th of October enter your teams at our Corporate Quiz Challenge themed World Cup, where you can dress up as your favorite sports teams whilst testing your sports knowledge. This takes place at Rivonia Barnyard. For bookings, contact our office on 011-802-1818 or email us at marketing@sportstrust.co.za for further information, or visit our website www.thesportstrust.co.za.